So what's up, guys? So it's Thursday, April 18th. And yeah, get my pre-workout meal here. I got push today. Actually, this is my push A session I got today, but I'm about to get my pre-meal. So figured I would show you guys. Boom. 150 grams of raw weight chicken with some sauce with it. And then we got 110 grams of oats with cinnamon, Splenda, and blueberries. 140 grams of frozen blueberries. So about to have this. And I got push A session today. You know, I have two different push sessions, two different pull, two different leg sessions right now in my split. So this is my push A session I got today, and we're gonna see how it goes. Woke up at 192 today. Past 2 days I was seeing 191s, a little over 191, and today 192. So definitely leaning out, but yeah. So we'll see what happens today in the gym. I might film a few sets for you guys. Yep. So about to hit the gym, hit push, just finishing up my coffee. I always get some coffee in the morning, especially right now that I'm dieting, man. The hunger is definitely up right now, just because I'm in a very steep calorie deficit, so hunger is definitely up, and coffee helps with that for me in the morning. So finishing that up, and then I'm about to get this pre to lift today with, which is the Legion Watermelon Pulse Pre right here, and it actually tastes really good. Yeah, I've been really enjoying it. I really like their products. You know, if you're interested in their products, you can use my code Kenyon, which is just my last name, Kenyon. And yeah, get a little discount on your first purchase there. But regardless of that, they're actually just really good quality products, especially like their whey protein too. I really like. I don't really use a lot of different supplements, to be honest, like whey protein, pre-workout. I mean, sometimes I would use an intra workout, which I haven't even been recently, but they're good. So yeah, but I'm about to have that, finish up this coffee, see how this push session goes. It's going to be interesting because now that I'm cutting and like being 191, 192, you know, compared to being like 200 or 202 or 203, is a big difference. So pressing usually is like the first movement for me that starts to decline, just because I don't have as much body fat in certain areas, and so stability is just not the same. It doesn't mean that I'm losing muscle, but it's just a matter of like, you know, being at 205, I can just press more than when I'm 191, you know, but still the goal is going to be to go in and maintain as much strength as possible. So we'll see how that goes. And peep the shirt. Natural Bodybuilding Worldwide. Fire shirt right here. You can go on their website, naturalbodybuildingworldwide.com. Actually, it's Natural Bodybuilding Worldwide Clothing, I believe, is the actual site for the clothes. But check out their Instagram, man. So we got to the gym. Yeah, like I said, I got push day today. So yeah, the routine pre-gym right now has been, I'll get to the gym. It's a long drive. It's like 45 minutes actually to this gym, unfortunately. But that's, you know, the price you pay for being in a smaller town. So limited access to gyms right now. So yeah, I got to drive a little further to get to a decent gym where I can film in, and have solid, you know, just decent equipment at least. But yeah, I got the pre-workout here. I'm about to drink, you know. I'm a fan, man. Dude, this watermelon actually hits, man. It hits. So I'm about to drink this, get the mind right. A lot of times I'll just sit here, watch like a few, I'll be on Instagram looking at some training clips of different people that I look up to, and yeah, have the pre-workout, then go into the gym. Typically I'll, go to the bathroom, and then, I'll end up getting on the treadmill for like 10 minutes, walking, have some music playing, get the mind right, and I think that's really important, is having that pre-workout routine, having some kind of routine before you go into the gym, getting the mind right. Like, that's always something. It's not like a every so often thing. It's like before every session, there's like a routine I have in place before I go into the gym, and of course for me, it really starts once I have that pre-workout meal, really. And then once I have the drive to the gym, I'm thinking about what I'm about to do when I go in there today, what movements I'm going to do. I have a tentative plan in place. Sometimes you have to adjust things depending on how busy it is in the gym, but have a tentative plan in place, and we'll see how things go today. Unfortunately, the road to the 405 bench is over for now. If some of you guys may have watched that video from months ago when I was heavier, and I was doing a lot of barbell pressing then. I got close. My best was 385. So I got close, but unfortunately, I ended up tweaking. I ended up having a slight tweak in my shoulder from not even going heavy. It wasn't even from going heavy either, but from pressing one day, and I ended up backing off my pressing a bit, sticking to machines, and then not too long after that, I ended up eventually I started dropping some weight, and eventually it came to the point where I was starting to diet, so like now I'm dieting. So yeah, unfortunately, like I'm starting out on this diet, or I did start out on the diet with not the best strength pressing wise. My strength wasn't at its peak before we started the diet because in place of the barbell pressing, I've just been sticking with machines for now. All right, guys, so here we are. Got a few clips here. First set. This is actually the second set of bench here. So I wasn't able to record the first set, which was with 3 plates, which was a little bit less than what I did the previous session. The previous session I had actually gone up to 335 for maybe a triple. In this session, I decided to start with 3 plates, and I only ended up hitting 4 reps, So because of that, I bumped down to 275 here for this second set. And I just barely couldn't lock out that last rep there, unfortunately. But I didn't even want to try to go for it because of the issues of having my shoulder. So yeah, that was a little disappointing there, but not surprising considering I am in the low 190s now, and with my previous shoulder injury affecting my strength at the start of the cut. So here we are with the third set here. I backed down and was basically doing pause reps here. I was hoping to get more reps still though, but again, I basically bottomed out, unfortunately here. So this was the third set of these, but they felt okay, but again, just pressing strength just not where I would like for it to be. But I figured I would show this to you guys just so you could see that, guess what, you have great sessions sometimes, and sometimes things don't go as well. But we have high incline press here, and this is actually the top set. I do 2 working sets here for this movement, and this was feeling heavy today. This was actually lighter than when I started with the last session, but because I already knew my pressing strength was down, I decided, okay, let me just go with 2 plates for this top set, and did what I could, and then I just backed it down very conservatively for the back off. But yeah, man, when I start to get like in the low 190s, and especially the 180s, as my upper body starts to lean out more, my pressing strength just tends to really drop off. And, once I start to gain back the weight, the pressing strength also tends to come right back. So it's not necessarily a sign that I'm losing muscle, but it's more so just the fact that, I don't have all that body fat there, and so typically like my pulling strength, like for back movements, my leg strength holds on longer because, I tend to hold more body fat like in my lower body. And, for some of the back movements, maybe it's not necessarily as dependent on, that body fat being there. But, for the pressing strength, yeah, it definitely plays a role for me. But this is the cuff lateral. So this was actually, I actually do these, I started out with these. So actually the first movement of this session was low cable height laterals. And then I actually do this this is more like a hip level height cable lateral 2 for this session. So I do 2 cable lateral movements this session, single arm, and man, these feel really good. If you haven't ever tried them, definitely try them out. But I ended up doing 3 working sets of these, and at the start of the workout, I did 3 working sets of the low cable height cable laterals. And yeah, these felt really good. I started out with the low cable height cable laterals, then I went into the flat Smith and the high incline Smith. And then I actually went into these. Normally I would actually do dips after these, but that did not end up happening this session. So I had to switch up the order. But yeah, here I am doing the other side. But yeah, these feel really good. Actually, you know, it challenges more the lengthened position whenever you do these at this height. So like I start out with the low height, and then at the start of the session, and then I go into these later. But yeah, it felt really good. So I ended up doing, these, and then I went into I believe that's when I went to the dips. So I did 2 working sets of dips, basically top set, back off set, weighted dips. And then I ended up doing tricep extensions with the easy curl bar for 3 working sets. And I did 3 working sets of single arm overhead cable tricep extensions. And then I ended off with ab crunches, 3 working sets. And that was actually, that was a workout. This is, again, my push A session. So I have 2 different push sessions. So in this session, I do, for my tricep pressing movement, I've been doing weighted dips. And I've only recently been doing these, so I'm still definitely not strong at all at them. And I'm still trying to get used to them. Once I started going to this gym, which has just been a bit over a month or so, that's when I was starting to implement these. But yeah, on the other push session, I'll actually do close grip Smith press. But on this session, I will do these. But yeah, felt good. And then I ended up getting a little clip post workout. And yeah, that was the workout. Now we're making a little short stop to Walmart post-workout. So yeah, I went to Walmart post-workout and picked up a few things. Got some Sunkist Zero sugar here. I got some diet caffeine-free Pepsi, actually. Let me actually bring this forward a little bit. Some spinach. Let's see what else we got. Boom, 97.3 ground turkey. And then picked up some strawberries. And then I'm gonna try out these sauces. So this one, honey mustard habanero, Melinda's, and then this one, Melinda's Mexicana. So yeah, I just picked up a few things and about to have this meal. So the meal we got some spinach here, which is like 2 servings, 170 grams I think, and we got 150 grams of raw weight chicken mixed in there. You can't really see it because of all the spinach. I got some of this honey mustard sauce on there, some seasoning on there, and then we got 90 grams of oats with cinnamon and Splenda, and then we got 170 grams of strawberries. So yeah, I'm gonna have this, probably have a few diet sodas as well, and enjoyed this meal. Hunger's been up a lot now, with this cut, especially as I get leaner now, but that's part of the process right now. I'm not trying to spend a ton of time cutting, but I'm trying to. It's more like get in, get out in a way, so that then I can actually start slowly gaining.
Yo, you gotta respect the shoot. Yo, shooters are always gonna shoot.
Yo, I don't want to hear, yo, she lived too far.
You recognize you're lonely.
Ground turkey,
You
spinach,
use these words that are like
oats,
emotionally bland. So you
strawberries.
say it's gonna be hard. But and I get that, and you're right.
Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for this episode of The Reset, episode number 2. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know if you got any questions. If you have any, recommendations on other types of content you'd like to see, let me know in the comments. And yeah, I mean, this is what this time is for now. It's time for me to actually post more content. So yeah, you guys just let me know, and I mean, yeah, we'll do it. But getting leaner. Let's see what is the back looking like right now. The lighting is not the best, but yep, road to the 180s. Road to the 180s, guys.